$700 million. Ohtani Instagram post staying with the Dodgers with $680 million deferred until the end of the deal. That is a huge discount for Los Angeles.
I mean, that's a mic drop. Boom.
Hey, Dodgers fan. See you soon.
How about $1 billion committed to 2 pitchers by one team in a single offseason?
Trade of Glasnow and Manuel Margot from the Rays to the Dodgers will be official.
Wow, this is really cool. They're trying to build like an insane team, and I have the opportunity to go play there. It's why you play the game, you know what I mean? Like it's pressure, but at the same time, like there's no better situation to be in.
Dodgers just keep writing checks. Teoscar Hernandez has inked a 1-year, $23.5 million deal.
This guy crushes lefties, but he's an everyday type of player anyway.
Fanático?
Sí, fanáticos. Fans.
Fanático?
Fanáticos.
Buenos días, fanático.
Sí.
The big news of the day, decided yesterday by the Dodgers to move Mookie Betts to shortstop for the foreseeable future, and Gavin Lux will flip back to second base.
My question is, for the Dodgers, what are you doing?
They're going to win a ton of regular season games with this lineup. But as we know, the postseason is still a tournament, and it's not the best overall record that wins the World Series. You got a $70 million a year dude on your roster now. They better win 3 World Series in the next 10 years.
To be able to add the talent we have from the outside to the existing core we had, we feel like has a chance for really special things to happen.
There is a different excitement, and rightfully so.
Talent is probably the best I've ever been a part of.
Every game is going to be the other team's World Series. I mean, it is what it is. It's what we signed up for.
There's a lot to get going. We're looking forward to Korea in a couple weeks.
You guys can listen to me right now and say, I'm that guy. If we collectively have each one of you guys want to be that person, it's going to be really special.
1, 2, 3, it's time for Dodger baseball.
Shohei Ohtani mania here in Seoul and across the globe. The Dodgers and Padres open the 2024 season. His first hit as a Dodger comes against Yu Darvish in Seoul, Korea. Gavin Lux chops one right side under Cronenworth. Dodgers take the lead.
And the Dodgers win the first game of 2024.
This really feels like the journey begins today. And Pummel on the ball. Back to left field.
I'll carry the team. No, I'll carry the team. Okay, we will carry the team.
Swing and a miss. Bobby Miller lets out a roar. Yoshinobu Yamamoto strikes out the side to begin his Dodgers Stadium debut. Mookie Betts, what a monster.
The ability to play a premier position in shortstop, be willing to move around, be versatile.
Into the netting, he caught
it. If anyone in the game can do it, it's him.
It's been a 10 out of 10 on difficulty, but I think that's what makes it fun. You know?
Down here, it's probably just up and throw.
Like from that position, you can just get up and throw.
Here's the guy that brings more oohs and ahs than any of them, Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani, first Dodger home run.
That ball looked like it had afterburners.
Smashes this ball. He stands alone for Japanese-born sluggers.
Is your next goal to sort of match what Matsui has done in the postseason?
そうですね。まあその前に監督の記録を抜きたいなと思います。But before that, I want to, break my manager's record.
Shohei Ohtani just passed his manager, Dave Roberts, who's up on the top step to greet him.
Shohei, I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you very much.
Big league home run, Andy Pajes. Andy Pajes hits his first. Wins the game. 3 home runs for Max Muncy.
Hopefully I'll have a few more times to make that happen. Congratulations again.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Bunt on the ground, right side. Hernandez scores to tie the game, and CT is safe.
It's weird how this game rewards you for playing it the right way.
Ohtani on base hit to right field. A showstopper and game ender. Oh my goodness! It sounded like a shotgun. That man is just built different. The marvelous one, Shohei Ohtani, has done it again. Power against power. He swings, he hammers
There's one. A majestic drive.
He is a video game. He is MLB The Show.
Last out, last strike. 5-5. Mendez ground ball, base hit left field. Here's the game. Throw to the plate. Dodgers win. Bang, bang, bang. And their last out.
Teo, man, it's like he doesn't run from those spots.
Teoscar Hernandez and the Dodgers have come all the way back to take the lead.
If there's anybody you want up to bat, you know, he's right at the top of the list.
Teoscar Hernandez owning center stage in New York this weekend.
I like to play in this atmosphere, and I'm just ready to play and try to do things to help the team win.
So it's like the totality of the roster. They beat you with stars.
Grand slam! Freddie Freeman!
Waving to the Red Sox dugout like, yeah, keep walking him in front of me.
In one moment in time, one at bat, I'll take Freddie against anyone.
But there's some supporting cast that's kind of weaving their way through this thing, making plays for him.
2-0 is into center field, and that's the ballgame. Patrick for the masked man.
This is what you want to see if you're a Los Angeles Dodger fan. Tyler Glasnow, all-star.
Tyler Glasnow with an exclamation to finish off 8 shutout innings.
Yoshinobu, he's a top-end guy. We're betting on the person, the makeup, the stuff.
7 strikeouts for Yamamoto.
Clayton Kershaw coming back on Thursday.
It all feels right. Clayton Kershaw, a curveball, and Kershaw has his 6th K.
Didn't it look right to have him back out there? It was great.
You know, Walker Buehler, give this guy a little bit of time and get his secondary pitches to be consistent. Nobody's a bigger game pitcher than Walker Buehler.
Every game, hopefully we get closer to kind of normal.
For Gavin, he's been nothing but phenomenal for us.
Gavin Stone goes the distance.
He looked like the Bulldog tonight.
Mookie Betts hit on the hand, falling to the ground. Mark Pryor going to get Dave Roberts. Yamamoto already down.
Unfortunately, it's broke, but nothing really we can do now.
It's a big blow. It is. He's not going to throw for a couple weeks, and then we'll kind of see where we go from there.
The club has lost 6 of the last 7 games with an 8.20 starters ERA. Tell me why I should believe we have enough starting pitching to move forward and win in the postseason.
This Dodger ball club, they're going to have to learn how to regroup.
A disappointing road trip, to say the least, for the Dodgers as they go 1-5, swept in Philadelphia and losing 2 out of 3 here.
This is the biggest question we have with the Dodgers. Do they have enough starting pitching? Are they going to be healthy enough?
Yeah, this is part of it. We'll come out of it, no doubt about it. We're the Dodgers. We know we're the best team in baseball, and we're just going to start playing like it.
The trades are coming in fast and furious ahead of tomorrow's deadline. About 2 hours ago, we had a 3-team deal between the Dodgers, Cardinals, and the White Sox. Dodgers get Tommy Edman and Michael Kopech.
They get 2 players that could be impactful come playoff time. Michael Kopech, if they can harness that velo, rein in the walks, he's a difference maker in the late innings.
Getting Tommy as somebody we've been trying to acquire for quite some time.
He's 29 years old, can play multiple positions. He's one of the best base runners in the game.
I've seen the organization from the outside for a long time now and all the success that they've had, so I'm really pumped to be a part of it.
Just excited to be here, and I'll do whatever's necessary for this team.
Boom! Jack Flaherty to the Dodgers.
I didn't really sink until I got on the phone with my mom yesterday, and she brought up some things, and I'm happy to be here, stoked to be here, stoked to be a part of this team.
Gavin Lux, people, at the beginning of this season, he struggled mightily. He's slashing .444 with a .519 on base over his last 15 games.
There goes McCarthy. Throw from Will Smith is right there, and they got him. Well, one of the quiet stories of the year is Will Smith's controlling of the running game. They've had as many IL days as any team. They've had as much impact on the injured list as any team. I think this is as impressive of a managing job as Dave Roberts has done.
Also, kudos to the younger players. You've had guys who have really stepped up and had filled in really well when called upon.
This team is playing really well. They've had a ton of injuries. They say that adversity builds character. Well, they've been through it all. This team has dealt with so much adversity for them to still be where they are and have that top 3 and starting to get some of these pieces in Yamamoto back and healthy right now. This team is the favorite for the National League. Speaking of the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
40-40! Walk-off grand slam! No way!
On pace to go 50-50. No Dodger had ever gone 40-40. 17 is special.
Back it goes! Gone! One-of-a-kind player! One-of-a-kind season. Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club. Shohei Ohtani, the greatest day in baseball history.
It's one of those things. Shohei is very storybook. You know, it seems like whenever there's anticipation for something to happen, it happens. Guys like that are like Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods.
Oh, what a beautiful ending on a beautiful Sunday afternoon at Dodger Stadium.
Deuces wild in a tie game in the 6th.
You want to see Shohei Ohtani what he looks like in the postseason? This is a glimpse.
He's given the Dodgers the lead again. Ohtani putting him on his back.
The clutchness, but also the reacts, the understanding of the moment.
Magic number 2.
Bullpen continues to thrive.
There's a shot to deep center field. Merrill goes back. It is gone. And it's tied. Looking for the lead in the 7th. Looking for the division. It's Shohei again. Ohtani takes on the world. Tested and bruised, but still unbroken. And division champs again.
I love you, baby. And I want to thank you guys for all sticking together, believing in one another. And I promise you this. No team that we face is going to have more fight than us. Let's stick together and win 11 more games.
And all the twists and the turns of the regular season, the road still lead here, a collision course. This is going to be a brawl. For the 3rd time in 5 seasons, the Dodgers and the Padres in the division series.
Joe, this isn't Kirk Gibson, but it's pretty impressive. Earlier today, the Dodgers were not at all confident that Freddie Freeman would play tonight. Dodgers medical people had told him that his ankle injury normally would require a 4 to 6 week stint on the injured list. Well, so much for that. He is back in his accustomed place in the Dodgers lineup, batting 3rd, playing first base.
Back-to-back base runners to open the 2nd for LA.
But Shohei Ohtani will have a chance with runners on base.
There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt?
The game's brightest star, ready for the game's biggest stage. We're knotted up at 3 after the first Major League postseason home run for Shohei Ohtani, as if there was a doubt.
Freddie Freeman on a bad ankle, doing his best. Kirk Gibson in October.
I want to play the game the right way. It was a 165 to home plate, 90 feet in the postseason. You never know. I think I got lucky.
Bases loaded, 2 gone here in the 4th. Shot to center field. Merrill can't get it. Dodgers take the lead. 6-5 LA.
Didn't get an ideal start, but guys in the pen picked us up.
Strike 3 swinging. Electronic leaves them loaded.
First of all, I want to give glory to God and thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the opportunity to be here with the Dodgers and go out and compete.
Trinan's 1-2. Dodgers take game 1. We've seen the bad blood on the field, the tension on the field, of course, extends to the fan bases as well. How are we going to get through this series without things boiling over? Now the scene shifts to San Diego.
This is 2 great teams that do not like each other at all.
The San Diego Padres take that all-important 2-1 series lead.
Certainly this situation isn't ideal, but I do feel that us being able to stay away from our leverage arms tonight, winning a ball game tomorrow, I think we're in a really good spot.
The Dodgers have run out of starting pitchers, and so it's a bullpen game out of necessity.
More discouraging news for the Dodgers entering Game 4. Freddie Freeman scratched from the starting lineup. His ankle is still a problem.
I think that if you're talking about a silver lining, it was good to see Mookie swing the bat well.
Goodbye! Mookie Betts does it again in the 1st.
We had to face Cease on a short run.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And the rout is on in Game 4. And the bullpen game goes to perfection.
Credit to the bullpen, man. They came in, just dominated.
We had guys pick each other up tonight. We had guys come up huge in many situations. So it's a great team win.
I think we just take it 1 game at a time, 1 inning at a time. We have a bunch of grinders, a bunch of fighters, and we know this wasn't going to be easy.
When you get into the postseason, it's a street fight. Your desires got to be more than your opponent. For me, to see our guys go through what they've been through and respond the way they have really makes me excited about Game 5.
Dodgers in a rout here in San Diego, 8-0 to extend their season.
We were ready to brawl. and we were going to find a way to win that game. And I just think that the way they go about things is a street fight, and they try to intimidate, and we were up for the challenge. And we took their best shot and counterpunch.
From the Seoul Series to the Division Series, it's Game 5, the Dodgers and Padres, one more time in 2024.
And it sits on the shoulders now of two pitchers from Japan.
The confidence in you, your teammates, the organization, the fans just continue to grow. And then once we got to Game 5 and we took that lead, I just felt that those guys had no answer for us.
Yeah.
So the base is wiped clean, and Kike Hernandez jumps on the first one, sends a high fly ball to deep left field.
Kike flips the bat and puts the Dodgers up.
He was put on planet Earth to play in big games.
That's a fact.
And so I was going to ride with him no matter what.
Man, oh man, different guy. Yeah, Yamamoto. Tatis grounds one to third for Max Muncy. Go to second for one. Walks to first and double play.
He showed why he got what he got. I'm looking forward to seeing how he keeps progressing through these playoffs, because I think he's going to get better and better.
Teo digs in.
Hits it hard. Deep left field. The second home run from Hernandez.
Not running away from the big moments, I think, is what makes me a little better in those situations.
Evan Phillips, he faced 5 Padres and punched the ticket of 3 of them. Got him swinging. Phillips and Vesia strike out the side, the 7th.
Got it. 102. Tatis, the last hope for the Padres. Ground ball to third, picked by Hernandez. The Dodgers punch back and head to the championship series.
The love, the bond, the fight, everything. We got it all. Are we live?
We're live.
The fact that we don't give a fuck.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you again.
Joe, back to you.
During the season, my brain is just everywhere. And the postseason, it just brings out like hyper focus. And it just, when I go to home plate, everything becomes silent and there's nobody but the pitcher and I. And I just go into compete mode.
I've never believed in a group of men more than I believe in you guys. And more importantly, each one of you guys believes in each other. So let's keep going and win 8 more ball games.
Shout out to y'all at Petco. Like, y'all, that's a great, like, y'all support y'all's team. I mean, we got one of these, though, but, you know, y'all support y'all's team.
The talent in this room is the floor. The character and the fight is the ceiling for all of us. So, guys, we got to count on each other to fight and show the character that we all believe we have and we know who we are, to play that last game and win that last game.
Game 1 National League Championship Series. It's the Dodgers against the New York Mets.
We're going into a different series and trying to figure out what's the best way to prepare for the Mets.
Floodgates opening.
I think for us, it was a different type series, but certainly not even close as emotion.
7 shutout innings for the hometown kid, Jack Flaherty. Yes, Dodger Stadium, get to your feet.
Being able to be here and have some family in the stands and see some of them beforehand kind of just lets you relax a little bit and understand that we're playing a game. We got work to do.
Game 1 one-sided.
The truth of the matter is that the postseason is different than the regular season. You know, it's about kind of 90 feet. It's just team baseball.
I'm getting used to it. I know what to expect day in and day out, and gave it all I got. I needed Mookie to stop me from falling over.
He's given it everything he has, and you know, I'm just here. I was just there to support him.
We want to win. We're going to win a World Series. You know, that's our mindset. That's our goal each and every time we step on the field, and we showed it tonight.
From Los Angeles to New York, this best of 7 tied at a game apiece. They face Walker Buehler, who pitched Game 3 of the Division Series. All 6 runs that he gave up came in the 2nd inning. 3 scoreless innings from there that he's hoping to build off. Payoff, Lindor swings and misses. Walker Buehler strikes out Francisco Lindor. Mets had a chance, but it slips through their hands.
Try and slow him down. I'm not a guy this year that can really go and get guys and punch them out, and made some pitches when I needed to and got those 2 guys out. Being back and not being successful sucks, and I think I've kind of looked at this playoffs or the end of the year.
Shades of the old Walker Buehler time.
These are the games that I'm here to pitch.
What a day for the Dodgers. It's another rout.
Make it 8-0 Dodgers.
How does 15 postseason home runs sound?
I'm not really worried about individual things. I won a World Series and I didn't have a parade. Parade is all I want.
Okay, all right, I feel that.
You know, there's definitely a possibility to try to do too much, but I think our team as a whole just does a really good job of you know, not letting the moment get too big.
Ohtani climbs in, fresh off his monster home run late yesterday. And Ohtani lights the fire! A leadoff home run!
So 2 on, 2 out. It'll be up to Tommy Edman.
And Tommy Edman comes through again. Dodgers take the lead 2-1. And one of the unsung heroes strikes again. 8+ runs in 3 of the 4 games in this series. You combine the historic pitching.
Blew it right by him. Strike 3. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
With this offense.
The crowd was chanting, "Let's go Mets," when Mets was coming up here in the 6th inning. Well, that chant went from "Let's go Mets" to "Let's go."
Dodgers, as hot as they've been, as complete as they've looked, maybe all year. At the right time, Dodgers dominate Game 4.
Now, I've been hitting my stride the past couple weeks, and you know, it's been good. Our team's been gelling as a whole. We've been playing really well, and you know, it's been exciting baseball.
What a piece of 2-strike hitting from Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman has given the Dodgers the lead, 2-1. Edman drives this ball deep left center field.
At the wall, gone! He has driven in all 4 runs so far in Game 6. The Dodgers lead 4-1.
This is nothing new for them. Dave Roberts is going with the bullpen game.
It was the trust that you guys had in me.
Strike 3 swinging.
Regardless of who we ran out there to finish a game or throw innings.
We're braced to do it at any point.
You know, to get through a series, you probably need at least 4, right? If the pen's gotta be number 4, fuck it, man, we roll.
Diving stop at third. Kike Hernandez from a knee and a pick from Muncy. The Dodgers are going to ask Blake Trinan to go 2 full innings for the first time in 3 years.
We've all been through some ups and downs, and it's battle tested. It prepares you for this, and then trusting the God-given abilities that we've been given, that we've worked hard for.
Got him swinging! Blake Trinan strikes out the side in the 8th. Right-handed Alvarez is ready. So is Blake Trinan. McNeil goes for second. Alvarez swings. A bouncer to second. It's over! It's over! The Dodgers win the pennant! The Dodgers are going back to the World Series!
Los Angeles is alive and they're headed to the World Series. Dodgers, Yankees in the Fall Classic.
Let's go, baby! We did it! We're going to the World Series! Yeah!
I've never believed in a group of guys more than I believe in these guys. And most importantly, they believe in each other. And hey, you guys want a parade in Los Angeles? 4 more wins!
The National League Championship Series most valuable player. And that belongs to Tommy Edman.
Yeah, it's what you always dream about as a little kid, you know, getting to play in the World Series and playing for the Dodgers against the Yankees. I mean, it's pretty surreal, you know.
How excited are you to be playing against the Yankees in the World Series? This is crazy! Woo!
What you did in Game 5 to put this team in a situation to have all the arms available, just how special is it to now be going on to the World Series?
That's the job they asked me to do, and I wanted to do it. I wasn't coming out until I had to come out, until Doc ripped the ball out of my hand.
Our whole bullpen's dogs, but this guy put him in any position. You need someone to throw live BP in San Diego, he's got you. This guy might have gotten Mookie Betts right, because he threw him live BP. Did you throw him a screwball?
No, I fed him down the middle and said, crack that shit out of the ballpark. Brent Honeywell might be the undercover MVP of this team.
Hey, you never know. You never know. This guy's a dog.
Up and down. I guess we got some dogs in there, huh?
It doesn't matter who gets the credit. Everybody steps up, ready when called upon. Like I said before, I've never been around a group of guys who I love or care about more. 4 more wins. Work to be done. Let's go, boy.
Fernando, he will always be with us because
what he did for baseball, what he did for Los Angeles, what he did for Mexico. Mexico had in Fernando its best ambassador.
His legacy continues to live on, and so he was a friend of mine, and so to not see him up in the booth or to say hello is sad for me and his family. But Fernando was a gentle man, a great Dodger, and just what a humble man.
En Serie Mundial, Dodgers y los Yankees listos para el primer partido de la serie. En memoria del toro Fernando Valenzuela también, que seguirá para siempre con nosotros. Se ha quedado con nosotros para siempre.
The two best teams in baseball in what feels like a gift of a fall classic. Dodgers, for their 4th trip to the World Series in 8 seasons, looking for their first World Series win in a full season since 1988. And Jack Flaherty starts game 1. Swing and a miss. He got him with a slider.
Jack Flaherty pitched his tail off. He was not afraid of the big moment. He was in complete command.
Garrett Cole, Jack Flaherty, both magnificent here in game 1. And Flaherty's left out there to face the heart of the lineup. Payoff. Judge is down swinging for the 3rd time.
I think it was part of a cumulative of tiny moments that became big things, right?
Diving stop by Tommy Edman to save a run. He's been all over the place in this game, and no bigger plays than that one.
When it comes to crunch time, your fundamentals better be right, or you're going to lose ball games. This Dodgers team's going to beat you in that situation.
The bases will be loaded here for Freddie Freeman, down 3-2 and down to their last out in game 1. Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie. Game 1 of the World Series.
Freddie Freeman channeling his inner Kirk Gibson.
El toro se levantó con su bate y sacó el Grand Slam.
The game honors you. Tonight, Freddie was honored, so it's been a trying year for him.
I was so excited. I just couldn't believe that was my son.
I just wanted to be a part of it with him in that moment, because that's mostly his moment, because if he didn't throw me batting practice, if he didn't love the game of baseball, I wouldn't be here, you know, playing this game. So that's Fred Freeman's moment right there.
We almost lost Max, and just where he was and where he is today, we're so thankful as a family.
He's found a way to kind of keep moving forward for his teammates and post, and so couldn't be happier.
Based. On the mound for the Dodgers, the 26-year-old rookie from Japan, Yoshi Yamamoto.
Here it comes. Strikes out swinging. Got him with a slider that dropped up below the zone.
Lo prende. Cuela la pelota. Vamos y pelota.
Tommy Tanks.
Federico.
The Dodgers lead 4-1. And a 2-2 pitch coming up. Got him! Devilish splitter! Yamamoto's about to get a rousing ovation from this crowd. In his World Series debut, he holds the New York Yankees to 1 hit over 6 1/3. He retires the last 11 that he faces.
El Toro Valenzuela siempre ondeando con nosotros acá en espíritu y amor.
Yankees have loaded the bases. A run in the bank in this 9th inning. Their throw is down on strikes. 2 gone in the 9th. Blake Trinan gives him everything that he can. Alex Vesia looking for the 27th out of this game.
Playable for Tommy Edman, who calls for it, and that's a win for LA. And that's a 2-0 World Series lead.
The Fall Classic is back in the Bronx. It's Game 3 of the World Series. A 5th consecutive World Series game with a Freddie Freeman home run. Walker Buehler. It's been a season-long search really for Buehler.
Glass goes down. He gets hurt, then we have a meeting. You call a meeting.
Walker wasn't Walker at that time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to challenge him.
You called him out in front of
I called him out in front of everybody.
You said, we need you to step up.
And get on the heater right now. He was one person I felt that could rise to that challenge.
Walker Buehler was tremendous tonight.
You know, I'll be ready if there's a Game 7, but my hope is that I don't have to throw anymore.
And the little things continue to stack up in favor of the Dodgers.
Got him! An absolute hose from Hernandez and left.
They're a win away from a world championship.
Hey, wait a minute, Pooh. Stop this shit. What the fuck I'm thinking about?
It's a ball, deep left field. Volpe with redemption. And we've got a Game 5 in the Bronx tomorrow night.
Again, at the end of the day, we're still in a pretty good spot, and we feel good. We'll be ready to go tomorrow.
You know, navigating a rotation that's been hurt a lot, navigating a bullpen. There's a lot more things that have to go in play when you can't just run the same guys out there every single time. So there's a lot of stuff that goes in. There's a lot of preparation to try to figure out the right matchups every day. Doc's doing a great job with that, pushing the right buttons. And honestly, we're a product of the clubhouse that he built. It's been really fun. We're all happy for Doc, and we still got one more to go, but we feel good about it.
I was so afraid to come back to Los Angeles for Game 6. I managed with urgency. Even when we were down 5-0, I didn't know how we were going to finish this dang game.
I remember I looked at you and I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
None of us care who gets it done. It's like, it just has to get done.
Kike said it. I mean, he literally said it. We don't give a fuck. We don't.
The Dodgers still don't have a hit against Garrett Cole, who has been dominant.
I don't know what y'all thought, but it was almost like those fans were waiting for something bad to happen.
Leadoff base hit for Kike Hernandez. Judge comes on and will hang up for. He clanks it in center. He clanks it.
When all that started unfolding, like, I could just feel it. I was like, man, we're about to just take over this game right now.
Kike bends it to make it a little bit more difficult play for Volpe. And if you go back and you watch that play, that's a very heady baseball play. And another one for you is you cue the ball off the end of the bat, but instead of putting your head down and being upset with yourself, you run a hard 90, and the game honored you.
Everyone understood their role. They didn't try to be someone else. Everyone was just doing their part, and I think that's what made us so special this year.
2 more runs will score.
And we're going to overcome every obstacle. We already did it for 8 months. And now we're like this, you got no chance.
At the corners for Teoscar Hernandez.
There's something innate with Teo in that heartbeat just doesn't rise too much where he starts to panic and get nervous.
And man, he came up and he hit it.
Teoscar Hernandez has tied Game 5.
The Yankees crack the door open with the poor defense, and the Dodgers kick it down.
My thought now shifted to they fought their way back. I've got to now be all in on how I manage the rest of this game.
Treinen's been their top guy in this postseason. 4 up, 4 down for Blake Treinen, and he might have to give him more than that. Gavin Lux lifts a fly ball to center field.
Sacrifice fly, Gavin Lux, and we're tied once again. It's 6-all.
Great at bat by Gavin Lux.
The game tied at 6. The Dodgers reload the bases. On that catcher's interference, Mookie Betts digs in.
From down 5-0 to ahead 7-6 in the most preposterous way.
The team this postseason, it's hard to describe. Like, that's the closest thing I've ever been a part of, like, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I just felt in that moment we were going to live or die with Blake Treinen on the mound, and I had to trust him.
2 on, 2 out in the 8th. On 1-2, Rizzo. Swings and misses. Blake Treinen digs deep. And the Dodgers are 3 outs away from a world championship.
After 2 1/3 heroic innings from Blake Treinen, the Dodgers are turning to Walker Buehler.
Oh, I lied to Mark, too.
Okay, so tell me about him.
Mark called down. He said, what the fuck are you doing down there? I said, I told y'all I'll be down here. He goes, have you thrown? I said, yeah, I'm fine.
But you hadn't thrown yet.
I haven't touched the ball.
Walks out the door and says, I just got to see where I'm at.
I got to see where I'm at.
With the way he'd been pitching, I felt really good about it. He wanted it. He's been there before. And honestly, I just felt right then that was our best option to win the World Series.
The first thing is, I said, what would 22 do? And 22 would be out there. And he was hurt and all that shit, so I guess I had to fucking do it, and that sucks. And
oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Sorry.
Last out of the World Series.
The Dodgers a strike away. From a championship, from a proper celebration. Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
¡Siéntate! ¡Los Dodgers! Por octava ocasión en su ilustre historia, son los campeones del mundo.
Qué remontada dieron los Dodgers. Excelente la ejecución. Todo salió bien. Aprovecharon los momentos que habíamos dicho, José. Gracias, Toro. Gracias, 34.
Tenemos a Fernando aquí con nosotros en corazón y espíritu, celebrando con cada uno de sus miembros.
There's so much love in this clubhouse that won this game today. That's what it was. It was love, it was grit. I mean, it was just a beautiful thing, and I'm just proud of us, and I'm just happy for us.
This is the Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Award. Freddie Freeman, it's all yours. World champs, how's that sound, Dave?
Oh my, world champion!
It wasn't easy, but our guys fought and played every day the right way, played to win. There was a lot of, backfilling on talent because of, injury. A lot of young players cut their teeth, which is good. But, one thing is that we just kept going. And so even in the postseason, I don't think anyone had us picked. I don't think they had us picked to get out of the first series. So, for us to go out there and fight and scratch and claw and win 11 games in October, that's a credit to our guys.
We're going to win the World Series not because of our talent. You said it. That in the Braves meeting, we're gonna win the World Series because of our character.
One thing I know, guys, they're not like us.
Hey, I got 3. I'm trying to fill this hand up, LA.
I only had one leg, but I got a whole group of guys that had my back all year. I can't wait to run this back next year. Let's go Dodgers! Congratulations, Los Angeles! Thank you, fans! I didn't have anything to do with this championship, but it feels like I have the best feeling in the world. To get to celebrate with you guys. Two-time champ! And a lot more coming. Let's get on!
As hungry as we were this year, having this parade, I think it's going to make us even hungrier.
I love every single one of you guys. And guys, let's get ready to run this thing back next year too.
Doc, thanks for coming on, man, and I'm looking forward to getting us some more rings. And for the boys here, we running it back again.
Ganar una serie mundial es lo máximo.